Hey, hey, hey. Y'all know how I feel about my music. Hey, hey, hey. What's clicking, my peeps and peepettes? How y'all feeling this Saturday evening? Oh my God. We got a lot to talk on, so get ready. Hey, y'all know I'll keep playing this indefinitely. Welcome to TJ's Boom Report, where we do what? Just got to make sure that's working out there. Sorry about that. Where we do what? We have our sip and conversation. And tonight, we got some sipping and conversating to do. I just want to just talk about things. And I want to talk about something that happened personally to me. And I'm feeling some type of way about it because I've been feeling some type of way about it since it happened. I want to discuss that this evening because that kind of has to do with it does have to do with relationships because it happened between me and someone else, and I'm not happy. I don't think I'm happy. Nope, I'm not. But we got to talk about some family and fiance. It was a good episode, but then marriage at first sight. We definitely have to talk about that today. Tonight. I'm sorry. I keep thinking today is the day. Oh, it goes so fast. Woo! It's been a long day. But before we go any further, let's make sure we know what we do over here. We do what? We sip. And we got to make sure what we sipping. Got to have that H2O? Yes, I got the big one tonight, y'all. Got to have that water. I know that I have not been drinking enough. I know it. So, must hydrate yourself. All right. I had to do some rearranging because you guys get the privilege of being in my closet. I work hard. I take time to work on my closet. My closet is really just, I think that's my safe haven room. It's where all my clothes, my jewelry, my purses, my shoes, just where I create my outfits at. So, and everybody know me, though, I love my clothes, so that's why I'm a dry cleaner. Okay, but anyway, you get the honors of being in my room, and you get to see a little sneak peek of something I'm working on in my room. A couple of my girls is hanging out with me. Hey girls, what's up? It's been a while. I know I started off with them and I let them fall away, but they popping back, y'all. They popping back. But yes, y'all get the honors of being in my room, my closet. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna start doing stuff in here because trust me, it was a lot to rearrange. So because of that, we're gonna make sure you know how we do it. Make sure you got your truth serum. Pour up a glass of wine wherever you at. You at home. You definitely can. No matter what you're doing, you're not going to get drunk with one little sip of wine. So everybody, make sure you get your wine, your lick, your water, your juice, your pop, your soda, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you have it and get ready. Let's cheer up. I'm going to give you a minute to get it because you should have had it already. Get it. So while I'm giving you a moment to get it, I'm sipping on a little sangria. Let's see. I don't have glasses on, so I'm really nuts to be trying to look to see what the percentage is. Y'all know how I am about my percentages. Oh, seriously. Ah, this is nothing. You know, I never drink stuff. This is, look, and I don't even have glasses on, and I can see this says 6.9. 6.9. Y'all know how I roll. I roll with 18% or better. Hold up. I will be adjusting this soon. So I'm just letting y'all see the top version of my room. I still have other walls in here. So maybe y'all might be able to see my room. But I'm going to adjust this back because I got to sit back and relax here. Maybe you can see my shirt. It's cute. Yeah, my little black girl. You know, I wear my shirts. Okay. Whew. All right. This is much better. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm already burping for water. Oh my god. But I'm drinking my sangria. It's a 6.9. I probably don't need much because I got a lot to do tonight. If you guys want to come to church tomorrow, the doors of our church are open. Please, if you're not shot up, I don't even know if I can say the word vaccine or vaccinated or something, whatever. If you're not shot up, please come and make sure you wear your mask. You can wear two if you like, you know, to save, you know, be super safe. But wear your mask and come to service tomorrow. We are having our Women's Day. We usually have really big Women's Days, but because of COVID, things have really changed. A lot of our people haven't come back to church yet, which is understandable. But come to church tomorrow. If you want to rep what we're wearing, the colors tomorrow are green and white. That is green and white. So please wear your green and white. It's definitely a come as you are. We're not asking nobody to dress up and do all the formal ballrooms and all that. We don't do all of that. We are definitely a come as you are church. We're definitely open. Just don't come in there looking like hoo-hoo that you got up and came up off of Woodward. That's all I'm just asking. I'm just saying. But you know, whatever you got, throw on your jeans, your t-shirts, give her white t-shirts. Come on in for our Women's Day and support our women of our church and whoever comes out to support us. Service starts at 10 a.m. We're usually out by 11:30 before 12 for sure. Yes, the entire service. So we're not there all day. You get in and out and you still have your whole Sunday ahead of you. So come out and please support our Women's Day. I just hope I'm not wrong in saying we don't have an afternoon program. But if we do, I'm sorry. But I don't think we do. Now, make sure you come out because we have our dance ministry dancing tomorrow. It's not the full dance ministry, so it's only a handful of us. Less than a handful, really. But come out for the dance ministry. We will be gracing you with a beautiful rendition of our Bigger Than. I think it's Jacqueline Carr or something. YouTube it, but it's bigger than. We are doing an amazing dance. It's going to be beautiful. It's just a handful of our dance ministry, but let us minister you in dance. Our women's choir is singing, so let them minister to you in song, and then come out and support our own Dr. Diane Moore. She is a phenomenal pastor. She is truly gifted. You guys come out. Yes, we have a woman minister and she is amazing. So come out and support our ministry tomorrow. If you're not doing anything, if you're doing something, you can still do it by joining us on YouTube at First Baptist Institutional Church. And if you know you have the right one, we are the red and white logo. Because I think there's another church out there that says First Institutional. That's not us. Make sure you have the red and white logo. We will be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. If we're a little late, pray for us, but still hang in there because we will be there. We give you information on how you can tithes and offerings and all that stuff. But if you want to come to service, we do have open service. However, you do sit every other pew. And if you ain't shot up, wear your mask. Actually, I think we all wear a mask. The only people don't wear masks is the choir. And that's when they're singing. And then the pastor doesn't. But our own minister of music wears masks. Our drummer, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't look over that way. But it's possible he has on one. I don't know. But he's still in his own little space and corner. Nobody's over there with him. The dance ministry, I guess we won't have one on when we're dancing, but we will have one up until we start dancing. And then we'll put them back on because I think you don't want us passing out dancing. And that intense dance that we're doing tomorrow is very intense. And you guys really need to come out and just, even if you don't listen and don't want to see us dance, that's fine because you ain't got to watch me dance. But just to hear that song, it's absolutely amazing. Amazing. So I will keep talking. I'm sorry. We will keep going. So before I keep going, make sure you drink up. I'm drinking my sangria, the 6.9. I had put ice cubes in here. Why? It was nothing to dilute. Ugh. This is probably all I need because I got a lot to do tomorrow. I got to be at church early, which is great. It's absolutely great. All right. I put the ice cubes in there. I don't think I should have. I made it cool, but I think I want my water back. Jesus. Don't you know? I hate to see lipstick all over the tips. I hope to pick the color straw that you don't see all that lipstick. I did put it. But you're going to see me in my natural. I don't have any makeup on today. I just took on some little top on the eyes, lips. No makeup today. So I am in the natural. We can do this, women. We do not have to have on makeup 27, but we do have to have good skin. In order to have good skin, make sure you check me out with my Mary Kay. I have some age-fighting cleansing product that'll help you keep looking very youthful as I look tonight. I know I'm looking youthful, ain't I? Okay. Now, before we go for any further, we said, what do we do here at the TJ Boone Report? We sip and we conversate. Now, you all got y'all sips? Everybody got all their sips? Everybody? That's right, because that's right. I didn't come back to it. Okay, here we go. I know where I'm at. All right. Everybody got your sips. Everybody put the sips up. Sorry, I missed it. I know I wasn't on to something. I told y'all I go on to other stuff. Charge it to the game, not the head. I'm just saying. Okay. And I probably said that wrong, but anyway, it's all good. Okay. Pull up those drinks and let's toast up to this wonderful evening we about to have. Because we about to dig deep and have some fun with little relationships. Now, just remember, everything that we're talking about could pertain to you. And it doesn't have to be directly with you and your spouse. It could be you and a coworker. It could be you and a church member. It could be anybody that you interact with. You could be bowling with this person. Whatever. Relationships are our life. And we need to stop tap dancing on it and talk about them and having a better communication. I think we as a community, and I'm not trying to throw jabs, I'm not trying to be racist, but as black people, if we could just talk to each other and not at each other, I think we could really get somewhere a little bit farther than what we're doing. That's why we can't communicate with each other. I'm just saying. Because we talk to each other, not at each other. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. Well, sorry. But that's what relationships are. And every time we talk about anything, whatever show we go over, whatever we review, whatever we talk about directly, whatever word we look up, it all entails with everyone's everyday life. And that's why I'm bringing this show to you guys. I want And maybe I'm not a show yet because I don't have enough viewers. That's fine. But that's why I'm bringing you this segment with my live commentary, because I'm trying to open the door for communication. So I fell back because the devil's always busy and I had to get a new computer. So I'm trying to go through a new transition with this setup. So pray for me if I'm not 100% where I was at. My 1 minute timer will be back once I can get my wonderful son to help me. But he might be too busy. My daughter might be able to do this. So I might just get my daughter to do this. Because she's a beautiful mother. So that means she probably can handle it. I must be old. But okay. Anyway, before we go any further, I want to give, before we start talking about any of our shows, I want to give observation, and I will do this in the entire month of October. And I didn't change my screens, but I will next week. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October is not just Halloween with all the scary goblins and ghosts and ghouls. It is actually breast cancer awareness. And I want to say a special shout out, rest in peace, rest in heaven to my mother, who we lost, my sister and I, our entire family lost to breast cancer. My mom was an 8-year breast cancer survivor. 8 years. Did y'all hear what I said? She did a lot of treatments. She went through the bone marrow transplant. That was crazy. And after all of that, no matter what she did and all the treatments she did and experimental drugs that she used, she still lost her fight because the cancer eventually spread it through her body and it just started attacking all her organs. I just won't even go in detail about all that, but shout out to my mom, that I'm going to make sure we shout out every single Saturday for the month of October. Shout out to my mom for her and her breast cancer survivor, and her being a strong woman and showing us what it was to be sick and still go forward. So shout out to my mom, Barbara Jackson, or Barbara Jean Moore Jackson, whatever you want to call her. Shout out to my mom. Love you to death. You're my heart and joy. And I got to make sure, I didn't have time because I rushed today to do my live. Next week, I will show you a picture of my beautiful mom, and you'll see where I got it from. Unfortunately, I lost my mom, and she was only 52. Like I said, to breast cancer. But we want to say we give our shout outs. And because of my mom, boy, it's getting better. My mom's been gone, 17 years? It was 18, 17. I'll add it up, make sure, because it's getting so close to 20. I'm just like shaking. But for this month, I'm wearing pink socks, or breast cancer socks, all month. All month. So I'll be doing a whole lot of washing socks, I know, because I'm buying a pair. I'm buying some more pair, but I'm going to observe my mom the entire month of October. So first, I know I have pink on socks, but I have on my necklace, my breast cancer necklace, and it's a flip-flop, and it has it's a pink flip-flop, and it says courage. Anybody knows anything about breast cancer, you know the words courage, strength, faith. They use all those words in getting through their endeavors. So this says courage, and it has the breast cancer tongue on there. It's a breast cancer symbol. So in honor of my mom, I need to have her name engraved on it. I would do it, but it won't be pretty because I'm not an engraver. So I need to have that done. Anybody knows anybody? Throw some shout outs out there. Oh, is my internet okay? I hope everything is okay. It looks like my stream should be going out okay. Just want to make sure because my phone has stopped. My thing over here is stopped. Now I understand why. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Next, I have my pink socks on. My breast cancer, yes, they're breast cancer camouflage. And I see I have my breast cancer symbol on them. So I have my breast cancer socks on today. I absolutely love them. They actually feel good. And I think I got these from, Five Below? Five Below? Yes, I think Five Below. So, I got my camouflage on today. We'll see how that goes. Hmm. You know, my internet here be tripping. I don't understand. I am having so many problems with my AT&T internet. I think tomorrow when I'm home and got time to call them, I'm just going to rip them up tomorrow. Because they are truly working my nerve. I hope my connection is not going in and out. I pray. If it is, please somebody send me a message. Let me know. I'm just hoping that it's not going in and out. All right. Without further delay, let's get into our topics of the evening. And we're going to break it down a little bit just to might help you in your relationship. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about in Family and Fiance, Monique and Sammy. Yes, Monique and Sammy. If you guys didn't watch it, go out there and watch it. It's on the OWN network for Oprah Winfrey. I don't own the rights for none of this stuff, but if you want to, please go out there and watch it. I am so upset because my phone won't go through. Oh, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why my internet acts the way it does. See, now my phone not even coming on. And I have bars. What is wrong with my internet? But it says on my phone I'm connected with no problem. So I don't know what's the problem. I really think it's something going on with. Okay, so she said it. Oh no. Your live stream is not going in and out. You're good. Oh, thank you. Ah, Janae is watching. Hey, Janae. Thank you for watching. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Then I'll leave my phone alone. Let's get started. Here we go. Monique and Sammy. You guys, this was just went out last week. If you haven't caught up, please watch this on the OWN network with Oprah Winfrey. But we have Monique and Sammy. Now, what we have with Monique and Sammy is, everybody knows about the show. And if you don't, it's couples that want to get married. So we have Monique and Sammy. And they bring 3 members of each of their families. Usually it's really close members of the family. But they bring 3 members of their family that might not be on the fence of them getting married. They expresses their concerns. And they air everything out in those 3 days. Now, you would think, wow, how can you get through all of that in 3 days? Well, I guess if you're with somebody 24/7, you're locked in this big old, huge, amazing house with a kitchen full of food that you got to just eat. I think you can manage it. Now, the interesting thing is where this house is. I just want to say where this house is located. Did anybody see? I have not seen an episode yet where anybody ordered any pizza in. Because they look like they driving down some long road or something to get to this. And they way up in the mountains in some big, beautiful home that is really super nice. So if anybody want to go on the show and make up a story, I'll go with you. Okay. All right. So, we have Monique and Sammy, and there are a couple that's getting ready to get married. But they work together. And their families are having a problem with them, not necessarily them working together and then in a relationship, because I believe the way the story reads, they were just working strictly together and then the relationship built over the course of the time. And now they're in a relationship. But the family doesn't see the difference because work always comes home. Ooh, I caught a glimpse. See, I'm not used to being in here. My hands is moving. And I'm catching shadows because of the lights, and I saw a glimpse of something. I'm sorry. So if I get up and run out of here, y'all don't be there. Just make sure I'm all right. Cause I move. I'm not. I run. Okay, I run. Whew. All right. So they work together. Now, what I thought was is intriguing with this episode was that because they work together and they live together, it played right into play with my own relationship. My husband and I work together, and we come home together. We leave here in the morning, and we're with each other all day, in and out during the day, because we get our work done. Then you get up and run and make your errands, and then we come back home in the evening. So, at one point in time when we had just one car, we was together 24/7. Can you imagine that one? I can, because we did it. And all y'all people out there that think that you can't work with your spouse and then go home with your spouse too and be with your spouse and think it's going to be good, it's a lie. It's fine. If you married that person to be with them for richer or poor, sickness and health, to death do you part, why is there a time limit on how much time you spend with them? I'll wait. Right? I mean, just think about it. You married that person to be with that person. You wanted, when you first was courting them and trying to get with them, you wanted to be with them all the time. When you gonna pick me up? Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? You want to, so what's the difference? You said I do to be with somebody long term, so you're there, and that's what we do. So I thought this was interesting, but I wanted to see why or what the families had a problem with them not in their relationship not separating from work to home. Okay. Now, from Monique's side, she brought her mother, her sister, and her son. Her mother's name was Barbara, her sister was Connie, and her son was Jermaine. Okay? Their concern was they felt that, I think they felt they didn't like Sammy, or they felt Sammy didn't like them, and he definitely didn't like the sister. But it wasn't that they didn't, it was because there was no communication. But in those 3 days, it came out why they needed to be. So on that first day, you have them expressing their concerns, and I'm trying to read my notes to make sure I don't mess up. First of all, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, let me tell you who was there first. Okay, we have those people. Then we go to Sammy's side. Sammy is the man. Okay, Sammy had his 2 daughters and his sister come for him. Now, everybody gonna say, why he didn't have his mom or dad there? Well, his upbringing. So you watch the story, you'll understand he didn't have that upbringing. So Sammy did not have a family upbringing where he had a sister, and his sister was there, but he didn't have his mom and dad and all that because he left home at an early age and all that good stuff. Okay. Monique's upbringing was different, where she's super close with her sister. She tells her everything. She tells mom everything, and she just had a different upbringing. Now, I'm gonna say this. Why I say this is because it does play a point in people in their relationships today. Because there are people that do the same thing. There's people that are brought up one way and have these beliefs, but then this person is brought up this way and have these beliefs, and sometimes it's very difficult to combine those two beliefs because this person thinks that theirs is 100% right, and then this person thinks that theirs is 100% right, where no one is 100% right. The problem is everybody is at least 90% right, both sides, and that's where you have to compromise. So, in saying that, I knew I was going to lose that thought. Sammy brought in his 2 daughters and his sister. His sister was Dee Dee. He has his daughter Kiera and Alexia. Very nice looking family. They came in and they explained. So on day 1, your families are brought in. Okay, they came on in. Yay, they came in, and they sit them down and they say, hey, we getting married, blah, blah, blah. We hear you have some concerns, and we can go around the room and let everybody explain their concerns. So they go around to Monique's family, and Connie is like, the sister is like, I don't know why you mad at me, blah, blah, blah. You act like you don't like me. We need to figure this out. And the mama's concerned that the daughter, I don't know. You know what? Whatever her concern was, I was so upset with them. I was just like, I mean, I understood it, but it was like, y'all don't understand. When someone goes into a relationship with someone, the family kind of becomes second backhand because that new person becomes first, especially if it's a long-term commitment is going to be involved. You never go away. You're not first on the priority list anymore, because generally that spouse, that man, or that whoever your partner is, they want all your time, and they don't want to share you with nobody else. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you're building your relationship. You do have to get away and break away, but generally families don't understand that, and that's what I took from this family. Now, on Sammy's side, his side was his sister was concerned that she didn't see a difference in their relationship. I'm gonna put my papers down. She didn't see a difference in the relationship. That they worked and they went home together, and they always talked about work. Nothing ever broke. They never had a disconnect from the job. I understand that, because I do that with my husband. Sometimes we come home and we're still talking about the job. And not until I saw this show that I said, ha, a light bulb went off and said, they're right. Because sometimes my husband, I can come home in the evening and we've been at work all day, and then he come home and he's still talking. And I get so frustrated, I really don't hear it. And it appears that I'm getting mad. I'm trying to figure this out. So y'all figuring this out with me. It appears I'm getting mad because I'm frustrated because I don't want to hear it anymore. I've heard it all day, and it has to be a point that we cut it off and we go into just our relationship. So I truly understood what they were saying there. Now, you had another daughter said she wanted to have her relationship back with her dad that she had when she was a little girl. I guess when she turned 16, she felt like things changed. Well, anybody know that? Young girls and young boys, y'all know when you turn 16, you're smelling yourself. So it does change relationships. And if you don't keep that close knit, things can pop off. So day one, they have to, now they meet each other. Now they supply their house with plenty food. So I think for them, Monique and Sammy, I think they're restaurant owners or they're in the food catering. I couldn't quite catch what it was. I'm sorry if I don't know, but I didn't quite catch their job. But I know that they had something to do with food. Whatever it was, he hooked up some meals for them, and they ate well. Every time I watch the show, I see people eating well, so they making sure that each of these families, somebody can cook. Now, I can cook, y'all. I'll bring my recipe book. Y'all want to go on the show? Because we can get a storyline going and make some money, because they're going to want to book us for something else. Gotta give drama. But anyway, so on day one, I believe they made, let me see if I had that written down. Day one, he meets with her family and they have a one-on-one. She meets with their family and have a one-on-one. I am so sorry. Oh yeah, they did. Okay. So with Monique's family, she had to do cocktails and conversation where they made, I think, margaritas. I could be wrong. And then what if? He had to play what if with her family. Now, that was pretty interesting, because I'm going to talk about him real quick first. I usually go to the woman first, but we're going to go to him. They all had to write down questions, what if. Do you know that every question that Sammy wrote was a what if that family members was gone out of the life of her completely? He was trying to erase them out of the family because he didn't understand their dynamics. I thought that was a little shady. He was like, what if you're no longer around? What if? Everything had to do with him. Not I'm not saying it 100% right, but I know he didn't want them around. Now, to be corrected, y'all can go back and watch the show and get your full gist of it. But I thought that was a little shady on his end, and he kind of basically don't want them around. But he didn't understand their dynamics, and he had to have that broken down. That happens on day two too. Just wait. Monique has cocktails and conversation, and she actually talks to his daughters. And they actually, I feel they came to a conclusion, and they actually had a conversation. It's not that they don't like her, they just didn't quite understand her or feel her, and they felt like that she was kind of taking their dad away. Now I see that with little girls all the time, and I see that in relationships. You got to make sure that you keep that connection especially as your kids get older. You have to have an open door policy with your children, and you have to be open to hear them. Not listen just at them, but actually hear them, because their thoughts and how they perceive things are just way different than the way you perceive things. So you have to be less judgmental and more open. See how their relationship ties into your own stuff, because I know I'm speaking on everybody out here about something. Okay, now that was Sammy's side. Now Monique's side, she got good. Now that's the end of day one. They eat, they come together, they talk about what happened during the meals and blah blah blah. Now boom, we go to day two. Day two, they meet back with the relationship expert, Miss Tracy McMillan. Oh, she is amazing. She is super skinny though. What kind of diet she on? I want to be small, but I don't know if I want to be that small, because she looked like she wears 0, 1. I know she ain't bigger than a 2. She a 2, she a 4. Nope, she ain't no 4. Nope. I wants to lose, and I'm taking this slowly, but I don't want to be that small. Okay, but she's a beautiful relationship expert. When I'm looking at the show, I'm literally watching her and watching, her and what she's doing. She is really, I love her. So she talks to them, and she has them to have a breakdown. She asks them how their night before went, and she has a conversation. Well, in the course of conversation, Monique and Sammy are not agreeing. She can see it in their physical demeanor, how they are with each other. And he break down, like, I don't understand you and that sister. Y'all it's basically, he's like, y'all too close. What's going on? Why you gotta talk to her? Why you tell her things? And it broke down that she was afraid of talking to him, so she was actually talking to her sister's scapegoat, which opened the door for her sister to get closer into their relationship, instead of her talking to him. But because he closed that wall, because he didn't know there was a wall there, because he's never been taught that. Y'all see that? Because he was never taught that, he didn't know that there was a problem there, and he had to be told that, and then it was like an aha moment. And then it kind of opened up the door why he doesn't have a good relationship with his own daughter. So then the marriage counselor said, for day 2, that's your challenge. You need to talk to your daughters. You need to talk to your daughter, especially the daughter, I think it was Kiera, that you're having such a disconnect with, and have this opening. And he did. And they had such a powerful conversation. You guys have to go back and watch it. I can't tell you what happened to give you the justice, but what I can tell you is that it opened his door to him understanding his wife and his sister's relationship. And he was saying he felt that his wife's connection with his family was trying to block him out, and he didn't understand their dynamics because he never was taught that and had that growing up. And what happens is it trickled down into his family, that he didn't give his daughter the dynamics. And what Miss Tracy told him is, you got to change that. You got to change that. So he did. And you guys got to watch that, because it was powerful. So day 2, they got to some conclusions. They did some more talking. Everybody talked, blah, 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 blah. Day 3, you have to make a decision if you want this person to be together or not. I know I'm not giving you a lot of dynamics into it, because you guys got to really go out and watch it. But by day 3, where Sammy and Monique was standing side by side when they said what they're opening to their family. On day 3, they were holding hands. They were holding hands with each other and caressing and feeling each other. And I saw a man have an emotional set where he opened up his heart and was able to be receptible and change something. I thought it was an amazing episode. I took heart to it. Everybody might not like it. It might be your own opinion. But like I said, I took heart to it because it was a family that worked together. And from watching that, I came to the decision that I needed to make some decisions and make some differences in my own work and home relationship to make things for the better. Because I'm in this for long term. I'm not trying to redo this ever again. Never remarrying again. This is it. So he has to be around forever so I can be around forever and be healthy. And remember that we're here. I have a couple of stipulations to be here long term. Must be healthy. Must be able to be in my right mind. And got to be able to take care of myself. Just a few little stipulations. Just saying. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to that. Okay. Now, so we're going to just move on because our time is moving right along. But guys, go back and watch that episode. That is, I believe, season 3. It's Monique. I believe it. Yes, because it was just released last week. So it got to be season 3. Monique and Sammy. Great. Now, drum roll. Wait a minute. Let's everybody sip up. I know your little parts. Listen to me. Let's drink up. Clear your throats. I'm going to tell you. I can drink that like water. 6.9 sucks. Okay. Marriage at First Sight. Let's dig in. Dang. I was waiting for this. You guys, I gotta bring this closer because I don't want to make sure we miss nothing. Oh my goodness. So, we are in season 13. Married at First Sight. We have Mirla and Gil. Brent and Ryan. Michaela and Zach. Rachel and Jose. And Bow and Johnny. I know I should know them all, but I keep looking down because I want to mess up nobody's names. Yes, this is a great season. So, we start off our episode with Rachel and Jose. And I would say she was not feeling him. She was going to leave him. And he know that he was losing something great. And that man had to eat some humble pie. I don't know how y'all felt, but I felt he was apologizing to his best of his ability because he's probably never had to apologize. Now, anybody having problems like that, look into your own stuff. I'm just saying. Sometimes people can give apologies the best way they can. Now, they ain't got to be sarcastic in their apology. They have to be sincere, and you can tell. And he was sincere with his apology because that's all she wanted from him was an apology because she was like, I don't give second chances. But I'm in this marriage. When you're in a marriage, guys, it's not a boyfriend, girlfriend, partnership thing like that. When you're in a marriage, you have to work things out. So if you're working things out prior to the marriage, 9 times out of 10, you'll work things out after the marriage. Now, if you're not working things out before the marriage, you will not work things out after the marriage. There will be no compromise. So, let's balance this out. You got to be able to learn to compromise and do this stuff right now. Compromise and let's do this right, okay? Now, I will say I was very happy. This is their 1 month anniversary for all the couples from being married. Rachel wants him to charm her and sweep her off her feet, and I believe he did it. She said that. I wrote that down. Will he charm me and sweep me off my feet? I think he did. Because by the end of their little tit, she was smiling. So I'm happy. But Jose had to eat some humble pie. He was wrong. And then I love the way he came to her and wrote up cards. That's right, he did. He wrote up little postcards. I don't even have this written down, but I remember this. Yes, he wrote a note. I did write down. He has little postcards to remind himself of things that he's going to work on with them. And then one of the things was the budget thing and him being in control of the money. He said he won't do that. All right, Jose, you'll get a clap for that one because last week you was not getting no claps. You was getting all thumbs down. But this week, Jose, you ate humble pie. You get a clap for that. You get a clap for you gave yourself no cards and you showed them to her and you showed how you're willing to work to get through this. So I hope to see continuous growth with you, Jose. I was very happy about that. That list was great that he had of things he's going to work on. And then by the end, they were joking, and she was saying she had a fear of a ball in her face, and they laughed. Now, she had a fear of a ball in the face, so that means maybe they bumped and grind, but they didn't everything. I don't know, because she wouldn't be making statements like that. I'm just saying. I tell you, oh my goodness, what is wrong with my internet? I swear to God, I'm going to call and if anybody can tell me, have anyone ever had a case that gave them a problem where a case didn't work on their phone and it gave them internet problems? That's what I need someone to tell me about because I bought this new case and I thought it was just my husband bitching and complaining, but it appears that I am also having difficulties as well because my stuff is not working right. I'm trying to get this case off. It was supposed to be a nice waterproof case. I got us both nice cases. But it appears that it's so nice, it is actually blocking our reception. Okay, I'll go back. All right. Oh, let me get some water. Anybody? Ooh, I'm thirsty. Okay. So, Rachel and Jose, boom. Let's see where they go. I'm happy to see what direction they're going in. Now, we have Britt and Ryan. Let's see. I don't know if they gon' stay together. I think he need to hit that, and he need to hit that within the next week or two. He waiting too long, and maybe he not feeling her because she's not what he's used to. But I think if he gone and knock boots with her, Brent, go on and throw some sexy lingerie or something on. Something he's not seeing that he's attracted to. You need to look at some pictures. I personally would go look at some pictures, find out who he was attracted to, and try to maybe throw an outfit or something on like that, what he's like to looking at. Get sexy for him or something. When he come in, have some rose petals and some soft music and wine or something. Make him feel you. Sit there with your legs open on the bed. Bang, bang, bang. Come and get this. I'm just saying. I want y'all to work. He said, I remember there was a statement he said in the beginning of the show. He doesn't want to go back to dating. He did this for a reason, but he's not feeling. So let's give him a reason to feel you. Give him something he can feel. Hey, to let him know your love is real. Oh, yes, Ryan, I'm going to need you to step your game up. So there's, like I said, everybody's 1 month anniversary, and he played this love game for Ryan where he left notes and she had to read stuff and go find things to go to the next spot. I thought that was really cute, Elijah. Don't make the notes so hard I can't understand them. But I thought that was really, really cute how he made the games, and he wrote the notes, and then she had to go to the next spot and find the next note. And I thought that was so cute. So good job. Good job, Ryan. I'm going to give you thumbs up for that one. So, Ryan, because I was not feeling you last week, I'm still feeling that you still ain't feeling her, but I'm going to need y'all to bump. I'm just saying. Y'all don't know what bump is? Bang, bang, choo choo train. Come on, do that thing. Bang, bang. Come on. Yes. I know my daughter like, oh my God, mama. I know you can't take it. But it's life. I'm going to need them to bump. So, Brent and Rachel, I'm going to need y'all to get busy. He's still not feeling her. If he's not feeling her, that's the way he's going to feel her. He has to. Has to. And I bet you if he hit that, it might be really good and sweet and juicy. Especially if she ain't bumping, it's going to be super tight. So go on and knock that out. Knock that down. Knock that down. Yes, knock it down. So come on, Brent Ryan. I'm rooting for you. Ooh, Mirla and Gil. I will have to say this is my first week that I actually felt positive about them. Good job, y'all. They were holding hands. They were lovey-dovey. So they went to this salsa class. Y'all saw it, right? They went to the salsa class, and Michaela and Zach. I was so mad at Michaela. I just rolling my eyes now thinking about her. I was so mad at her. She was acting like a little brat. Was not feeling Michaela at all. And if that's how you act in your relationships, y'all, you wrong. You're wrong. You hear what I said? Y'all are wrong. If you do that to your guys and y'all go somewhere and y'all didn't pay some money or y'all, whatever, and he take you somewhere and then he end up having to dance with the instructor, you wrong. So that's what happened. Michaela and Zach and Mirla and Gil, they both are doing this salsa class and they're all feeling it. Now, Michaela, if you couldn't dance in your shoes, you should have kicked them off. You should have went barefooted, or you should have had the producers and them run around finding you some more shoes. But you should have just sat down like, I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. With your big old lips. Like, I don't want to do it. Oh, I just don't want to do it. That was very rude and disrespectful. Zach should have walked out on you. You was wrong, but you was acting like you wanted to do it in the I guess on the way there, and then when you get there, you do a couple steps and you don't want to do it. You just see that's why Zach have a problem with her, y'all. We don't see this part because they not showing this part of the show and all this stuff. But when he say she hot and cold, this is what they're talking about. Now, if you're hot and cold in your relationship, I just say it. I'm not hot and cold. I flip off into a spirit that I don't want to be bothered. Not any offense to anybody, but if you're hot and cold, that's how you look. So what you see on TV, if you don't like that, that's what you need to work on changing. I know it's hard, but we can do it together. Okay? So I was so surprised at Mirla and Gil because after the class, they went and had dinner or drinks or whatever. And Gil was like, so what's up with you, Michaela? Why was you acting like that, basically? I was like, all right, Gil. And she was like, I just didn't want to do it. But then she goes on to say something that happened. She's not feeling him. And then Zach looking like, what? However, he forgot that he said that. So I kind of was understanding her, but I wasn't understanding her because it was like, are you going to work on it or you're not? If you're going to try to work things out with him, some things you got to let go. If you're not going to work things out with him, then hold on to those things. So I was really disappointed in you, Michaela. I really thought that you could have did better. No, I don't know everything, but from what they showed, you should have got up, and if your feet was hurting in your little cute little one-strap shoe and they would hurt your feet and you couldn't dance in them, you should have kicked them off. But you shouldn't have let your man salsa dance with the instructor. You should have got out there, even if you messed up, you should have got out there and had some fun with him. You were being hot and cold. Yes, you were. So I was not feeling you. I'm glad Mr. Gil called you out and you tried to buck back like, He was not having it. Him and Mirla. I have not felt them up until that day. So they did wonderful Wednesday. I'm so happy for them. But I'm not feeling you. However, you did try to make up and give him a beautiful session for your one month anniversary. I won't knock you for that. But you still should have went and did the dance. That little thing that you did was great, but you still were hot and cold earlier. And those are the things you need to work on because that's not cool. Yes, your dude is doing that. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't know if Zach and Michaela was going to work out, but Mirla and Gil, you guys, I loved it. And then I guess playing Gil surprised her. We know that Mirla doesn't like surprises, but he surprised us with this picnic setting. She was very happy. It was beautiful. Good job from the staff of Married at First Sight who set it up, because I know he didn't do it by himself. Y'all did a great job. I know for the show you had to make it pretty. So good job to y'all. Um, but that was a very nice romantic setting. She was nice. She complained in the beginning, but her complaints ceased a little bit. But he called her out on her complaints, so I ain't mad at you for that either, Gil. Gil, you was in rare form this past Wednesday. I'm gonna say you was holding it down, Mr. Gil. You were holding it down. All right. Okay, so I went on into McCaleb already. Let's see. Gil interrupt. Shut him down. Also Gil started interjecting. McCaleb tried to shut him down, but of course that didn't happen. Oh yeah, okay. So I said all this. All right, yeah. So Michaela was in her feelings, but she justifies with that beautiful ceremony, and she rented the studio out. He was able to play and had a little lesson and stuff. That was really nice. That was a really nice gesture. Did she think of that on her own, or did that come from the folks at the show? Helped her. I'm just saying. She's a regular girl like me and y'all, so I'm just saying who helped her because it was a very beautiful gesture and idea, so I did like it. Then we have Bao and Johnny. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all last week I was feeling it, right? I'm feeling her more so than him because he's a little touched. Now, they did something that was on her bucket list and they jumped out of a plane. I can't wait! I can't wait to do it. I am doing that as well. That is on my bucket list. I cannot wait. I want to jump out of a plane. I know it's expensive. That's about $500, $450, $500, somewhere around there. With COVID, I hope it didn't go up any higher. But I know it's quite expensive. I don't care. That is on my bucket list. I'm going to do it once time in my life. I cannot wait. Johnny and Bao did it, and they recorded all the way down. I want to make sure I do all of that. That was amazing. And then at the end of it, when she took her stuff and they got him down, she ran over and grabbed him and jumped on him. I don't think he was feeling that. Well, he was feeling that, but I don't know. He's strange. Something wrong with him. I think he bipolar. Watch when it come all out that he gonna be bipolar or something. Cause she's trying. She said he's trying, but I don't know. I thought they was happy. They were cuddling more. I thought until the end of the show when he said she's lying. Well, she says I cook these gourmet meals. Well, they've only been together a month. How many times did she cook a gourmet meal? Did she only cook it once? If she only cooked it once, then how can she say I try to cook these gourmet meals and stuff? And she only did it once. So I can understand Johnny being a little pissed off about that. He was like, she's lying. She's lying. So we'll see as the next show come on how she's really lying. I just want to see how she's lying. Y'all know? If y'all know something, let me know. Because I don't watch. I got to start watching more snippets of things happening during the week. Something probably has jumped off and I ain't heard it. But based on the show we saw Wednesday, he's tired of her lying. So I guess something's about to jump off. He doesn't like when she's giddish. And he says she's acting like a little kid. I don't see her being giddish, but I see her being like a little, that's like a little flirtatious. Like, don't that's what y'all see? Okay, well, I could be just seeing more, but the kiddish I don't see. And if she's giddy, she's giddy because she's giddy about him. And what's wrong with that? I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I was really feeling them last week. I'm not feeling them this week because Johnny is bipolar. Y'all can say what you want. I'm not gonna say. I can say allegedly. Okay, he's allegedly bipolar in my eyes. Me, TJ. He's bipolar because something's wrong with him allegedly in my eyes that he's bipolar because the way he's acting. He, you know, Zach talking about Michaela hot and cold. This look like Johnny hot and cold too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling. I was thinking that they would make it through because she appears, and the way they showing her, she really appears that she's trying, and he just flips off. Why is she lying? Something's wrong with him. I don't know. We're going to have to watch this through and see what happens, but I don't foresee. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I think my husband is cooking. I smell food. Isn't that wonderful? All right. So did I talk about everybody? Miller and Gill. Yep. Brent and Ryan. Yeah, I talked about everybody. I'm telling y'all, Marriage at First Sight comes on Wednesdays. Is it 8 or 9? Oh my goodness. It's on for 2 hours, I believe. So it must be 8 because it go off at 10, I think. Woo-wee! Y'all gotta watch it. This season is amazing. I am so all in. And that's more because I'm really taking each of these topics and each of the things going through, and I'm trying to bring it to you guys because I'm hoping that it really, really will help somebody, or you know someone that you heard something and you can pass that person on a bit of information. Hey, have you seen this? If not, hey, watch the TJ Boone report. She talks about relationships. If you're having a hard time getting through a relationship and you really need to hear, listen, and you're going to really take those words to heart, come on over. So saying that, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. If you didn't like my content, hit the thumbs down. If you didn't like it, please tell me why. If you liked it, please tell me why. If you have a question out there, you have a concern, something is going on in your relationship, at home, at work, at school, at church, wherever it is, please, please, please ask. There's nothing wrong with asking. I am an open mic. We're an open topic over here. I want to talk about life. Life is what? Relationships. We all need to be able to get along. Speaking of that, I said I wanted to address something, and I will. Something happened to me. And I'm a little touched about it. I don't know if I'm going to the pastor with it yet, or am I going to let it ride or hold it. I spoke to several people about this in my family, my close-knit circle, and I had one person say, yes, you better bring it to your pastor. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. Because first of all, I don't want to be known as the shit starter. Or because I'm related to the pastor, I think I gotta have my way. Or anything like that. Okay? I don't want any of that. Kind of sometimes make it a little difficult that I'm related to the pastor. Because I did come in saying, yep, that's my aunt. But I never thought that I would have any difficulties because I literally left my other church because folks flipping the left mouths and stuff. And I'm just not having it. I'm not the one. Okay, so make a long story short. Okay. We were in rehearsal. There was another rehearsal going. And so I was in, okay, you know what? Let's talk. All right, let's talk. Forget it. I was in my dance rehearsal and choir rehearsal was going. Now this time with Women's Day, I'm not singing in the choir. I'm only strictly doing dance the entire Sunday for tomorrow. All day is strictly dance. Okay. So I was in rehearsal and I missed a lot. So I've been sick, death in the family. It's been so much stuff going on. So father sick, death in the family. I was sick as a dog. But we're gonna keep going. So I came to rehearsal. We had rehearsal. We were trying to figure out where we were supposed to be. So we were trying to get into the part of the sanctuary where we're going to be dancing. Choir rehearsal was over, but they were talking. As we're walking down an aisle, prayer starts. I stop. The person behind me stops. However, the person in front of me kept walking until they got to the end. Mind you, Madam President is praying the choir out. Prayer. I stopped. Maybe 10 paces behind that person. I was halfway in the middle of the church going up to the front. I was in rehearsal, not a program. Not where we about to dance at that second. Rehearsal. Madam President stopped praying. I started walking, came to the end. By the time I get to the end to bend the corner, somebody looks back at me and says, basically, I think they said, why did you stop? Because she was praying. And I was taught the way I grew up in my church under Reverend Dr. Samuel Turner is when prayer is going on, you stop. And then once prayer ends, then you continue. I can't tell you word for word was actually said, but what transpired and came back to me when that person turned back to me and said, oh, y'all, that with that old stuff. If you got to get somewhere and you're in a part of a ministry that's got to do something, you get to that point. So what you saying? I'm supposed to just kept walking because you wanted me up front and they was praying I wasn't supposed to stop? Or I was wrong because I stopped because you saying that's old school and that's back in the day and you don't have to do that? I didn't understand. So I had a mask on and my eyes blared out. I bucked my eyes out because I was like, bitch, what the fuck? What my eyes said. But I didn't say it because I had to catch myself. The old Tracy had to catch herself because I was standing right there in the front of the doggone sanctuary of my church. And I had to catch my lips and start to count down behind that mask. 10, 9, 8, 7. No, she didn't just tell me that I was wrong because I stopped doing a fucking prayer. The fuck is wrong with her? I didn't say nothing, y'all. I would swear to God, the old Tracy would have tore that damn church up and I wouldn't be a member there no more. I'd be kicked out right about now. Probably in jail too because you be pulling me off and scratching the shit out of her face. That old Tracy. The new Tracy grabbed herself. I held on and I just brushed it. I didn't really brush it though because it is now Saturday and it's still bothering me. And this happened Thursday. Friday, Saturday. I'm on day 2 of this. And I'm here. So first of all, I guess my first question is, I don't care what y'all think on how I dealt with it, if I was right or wrong. I know I was right. What I want to know is, all people's religions, I don't care who you are, you could be Baptist, you could be foot-stomping Kojic, you can be Catholic, you could be Presbyterian, I don't care what your religion is. When someone is praying, do you walk? Because this person also referred back to, because that's what you did. They did that at Hartford. Well, guess what, boo? I didn't go to Hartford. I don't know what transpired at Hartford. I was not there. So don't lump me into what happened over at Hartford. Was you moving? Was you walking doing prayer? Well, other churches don't like that. And our church shouldn't either. When somebody's praying, you're supposed to be stopping praying too. That's very rude and disrespectful. I'm sorry, this is my own personal opinion, but seriously, that's very rude and disrespectful to be walking when somebody's praying when that's just a walk of steps. Okay? You might as well go ahead and have a full-blown conversation and keep on talking while they praying in, if that's the case. No, can't do that. Well, why do you think you can walk? Yes, this pissed me off. This upset me. And stuff like that is what pushed me from the church. But you know what? I'm not going to let it push me from the church. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to grab it. And I'm going to hold on to it. And I'm going to put that in that little box. I got a little box I done started. I'm going to drop it in a little box. Now, as I'm getting older, hopefully I forget that little box. But right now, it's in that box. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. I was not happy. Not happy. Y'all with this old stuff. That's how I heard it. Y'all with this old stuff. Because I stopped walking in prayer. Girl, bye. Oh my God. Yeah, I was not happy with that. I'm so perturbed about that. But okay. Please tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm right. Whatever your opinion is, please let me know. Please hit something out there in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit the notification button. If you guys just want to know when I go live and it comes up, it will come up to you guys. Hit that notification button so you know every time I go live. That way you won't have to worry about if I'm going live from Saturday to Saturday. Last week I did it Sunday because Saturday just was not convenient. I don't know really how to relay things out there. I'm still learning the system. I'm still learning how to do this because I guess I'm not fully devoted because I run my dry cleaning business as well. So I'm trying to do both. Bear with me as I make some transitional changes with this new computer and all that stuff. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you're getting anything out of this, please let me know. If you didn't get anything out and you have a suggestion, please let me know. This will be the last time. Yes, I have a head wrap on because I'm in the ugly hair stage because this is the last day for this hairstyle. I will be taking it down tomorrow. And next Saturday, you will see a new color. Can't say new style, but a new color. That should hold me through to the end of the year. So, whatever your comments are, let's see. Comments, questions, you guys got anything out there for me? Oh, hey, God sister. Oh, my God sister's out there. Hey, baby. Hey, Brandy's out there. Hey, B. Love you. Oh, my God, Brandy. Had so much fun at the game with you yesterday. And we won. West Bloomfield won in overtime. So, great job. Had a good time. Yeah. Yeah, I talked to my god sister about this. She's my ace coon boom. She's my ace coon boom. She told me what to do. Although right now, Karen, I think I'm just going to hold it in the box. I don't know. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see how that spirit hits me because you know how I am. I'm working on my spirit. Janae sent me a text message. So, hey, Janae, I hope you're still out there. And hear me. Hey, y'all. How is everybody this evening? Are you guys out there doing great? Are you guys out there doing great? I hope you are. All right. It's a little after 9 here. We got to get ready for next Saturday's commentary. Guys, make sure you watch Family and Fiance if you want to know what we're talking about. Make sure you watch Married at First Sight if you want to know what we're talking about. If not, jump in. Give your own experiences. Share your own thoughts. I can't wait. Now we know how we end things around here. We always end with our nightly prayer. Dear Jesus, because we want to pray for encouragement. And you know what? I need a little encouragement going into tomorrow. Pray for encouragement. Dear Jesus, we know you are present in the little things of life and the big things, Jesus. We sense that the seeds of faith which you continue to plant within us will grow. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm praying, but that seed that he planted in me, hallelujah, will continue to help me grow, that I didn't pop off. Even without awareness. See, look how God is good. When we are discouraged, see, the devil tried to play on me being discouraged. Remind me that you are the Lord of growth and to be strengthened by the good news that you are not yet through with us. Hallelujah, amen. Hallelujah, amen. I so needed that tonight. If that touched you this evening, Lord, y'all take it within vain. Use what you got. If you need to rewind that, watch that again. If you need to screenshot that. That is a prayer that tonight, because tonight, I need that encouragement. Give me the strength that I can go in here and learn this dance. Tomorrow we're singing, bigger than. We're doing a dance to Bigger Than. You guys come on out to FBIC. You know what? Don't come out. Don't just say you don't want to come because I had a little disagreement. That has nothing to do with you coming out praising the Lord. God has nothing to do with you, and he's not through with you. You come on out and get you some strength and encouragement. Now listen, I'm going up in there because I'm going to get my strength and encouragement. I know where my God is, and I know where my blessings are. I know what I'm coming for. You have to be good within yourself. Don't ever let nobody stop you from going to church because of what someone else said. Listen to me, what I say. Don't ever let somebody stop you from going to church from what someone else said. I'm still going to that church because I know what God has in store for me. You're not going to be, everything is not going to always be perfect. Everything is not going to always be kosher and good. You have to go and solve things, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do my dance ministry. I can't wait to do our dance to Bigger. I'm just saying, it's going to be amazing. If you can't make it, please turn on YouTube tomorrow. Watch us dance, our dance ministry. Can't wait. If that's it, we're going to go ahead and get ready to end this segment. Because I know my phone never came back on. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I'm going to take this case off. And if I take this case off and my phone stop working, I'm going to come out and put some commentary about it. Because I'm going to be very upset about this case. Not happy. Not happy at all. Good night, y'all. Subscribe, like, share. Tell your family, tell your friends. Hook a sister up. I need 1,000 subscribers and I'm way off the mark. So help a sister go. And as you help a sister grow, you become my VIP. Love you. Have a good night.